turned orange.
There it goes. Okay, great. So I think I met most of you already. My name is Aimee Krummenacher. I'm with Organize 411, and I work with busy homeowners and professionals who want to transform their lives, take charge of their homes, and take charge of productivity through organization. So I work with busy homeowners who want to feel in control again and reduce clutter by making quicker decisions about their stuff. I work with professionals who want to focus on critical tasks and be more effective with their time. And I work with people who tried everything and just don't know what to do. My message is don't give up. So here's the bad news. The bad news is that very few people are just born organized. Only 5% or so of the population. But here's the good news. The good news is that the rest of us can learn. It's a learned skill. So my mission with Organize 411 is to provide you with the information and tools that you need to transform your life, home, and business from chaos to control and peace of mind, to order and peace of mind. So I give you the tools to tackle your unique organizing challenges in a safe, confidential, and non-judgmental environment. So just a quick example, I recently worked with a client who runs a business from her home, but her home office had become so cluttered that she could barely walk into the room. So who wants to go work in a room like that? She said, I can't even look at it. So what had happened was that her needs had changed. She had switched businesses. She had been with the same direct sales company for 10 years and switched to a brand new one. And her systems had not kept up with her needs. So we together transformed it into a space that's functional and efficient. And it has systems now that flow with her processes and make her time more effective. So tonight, I'm giving you 10 secrets to organization transformation. And you're going to learn how organization leads to peace of mind and allows you to focus on what's important in life instead of what just really isn't. So secret number 1, change the way you think about being organized. Okay? So simply changing the way you think about being organized is the first step towards leading an organized life. Being organized is not about being perfect. We all have this vision in our head that the organized person is like Martha Stewart or someone who's perfect and a neat freak and all the other words associated with that. But I'll tell you what, it's not. It's not about being perfect. It's not about being a neat freak. You can be messy and still be organized. No matter what anybody else says, nobody's perfect. Okay? So being organized is really about being able to do what you need to do and want to do quickly without wasting precious time and energy. Okay? So you really only need to be as organized as you need to be to lead your life. Okay? Secret number 2, being organized is really about learning to make quick decisions. Organized people make a habit of knowing what they want to do with something before it ever even comes in the front door of their house or off of their home or office. And they have a plan, and that's all it takes is some thought into, where's it going to live, what am I going to do with it, all these things that you can learn how to include in your thought processes and in your daily life. Secret number 3, clutter is not just on countertops. Where else do you think clutter is?
In the drawers.
The drawers, yeah. Where else? Any other? In your mind. It's in your mind. It's in your brain. It's in your home, office. It's on your calendar. It's in your relationships. Clutter takes up space in your relationships, whether you realize it or not. I was working with a couple the other day doing a needs assessment, walking through their whole house. And it was very funny. The guy, the husband at first was very standoffish, and we'd be over here talking, and he'd be off here drifting away, and I'd have to continually go and guide him back into the conversation. But by the end of our 3-hour consultation, he was cheering and so excited he gets to get a new label maker. And get this, he gets his own laundry sorter, and he gets to do his own laundry. And he was happy about that. And the two of them, when I said that clutter takes up space in their relationships, they looked at each other and they went, oh my gosh, that's so right. It's taking space between us because we are spending energy on conflicting about things, and it takes up space that way. So every time you pick something up, once, twice, multiple times, ask yourself, is it worth it? Is this thing that I'm spending my time there? You're on. Is it worth it? Okay. Secret number 4, there's no one-size-fits-all solution. You know, everybody likes to say their book has the secret or their book has the magic wand, but we're all unique, and there are many different styles of organizing. And what's really fun is when your style totally conflicts with your husband's. Somebody out there was just telling me that she has put a pegboard in her husband's workroom and drawn outlines of the tools for him to hang up, and he still won't do it. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. So they now have the agreement that he stays out of there. You know, it's just, so you have to understand that your style is not the same as everyone else's, and you have to understand not only yourself so that you can help yourself be better organized, but the people around you. Okay. Secret number 5: you don't fail a system. Okay, a system fails you. So don't be discouraged. Since we're all different, we all have different organizing styles. Not all systems work for all people. So sometimes people buy, you know, Peter Walsh's latest Office Max filing system, and it doesn't work, and they feel like they're a failure. It's not you. It's a system. It just wasn't designed for someone who organizes like you do. So just try something else. Don't get discouraged. Organizing is a journey. It's a process. It's not an end destination. You'll be organizing throughout your whole life. It just becomes a part of what you do. So being organized is a state of mind. Secret number 6: make your own rules about organization. So think through and challenge your own ideas of what you need to hold on to. Okay. There are some general guidelines we all know for the official stuff, okay, the stuff that you have to keep for taxes and whatnot. But the rest of it is up to you, and what we keep, what I keep, what my sisters keep, it's all as unique as we are. So think about it. Think about why are you keeping these things, and come up with your own rules for what you keep and what you don't. Let's stick to them. I have a friend whose son is a reading hoarder. He reads constantly, and he has bookshelves after bookshelves of books. And when he finishes his paper X, he won't get rid of them. And one suggestion that I gave her was work with him to he says, I might want to read it again. I might want to read it again. So is there a rule? Okay, I've had this book for 5 years and I haven't looked at it once. Or I've had this book for 3 years, or I'll read it and then I will donate it and put it on a list of books that I've read. You know, so come up with your rules for your problem areas and then stick to those rules. Okay. Secret number 7 is start with storage. Okay. It's so tempting when you see that 2-foot pile or that room that you can barely walk in to just say, I'm going to tackle this. I'm going to do this. But what happens? You get started and things are everywhere, and then you get discouraged and you give up. So my suggestion to you is look at your storage space first, the place where these things should live. Is it already full? Because if it's full, guess what? You're not going to be able to put anything else in there. So the first step is really to purge the storage areas first and make room for stuff that really belongs there. Okay? Did you get my water? Secret number 8 is go vertical. So for most things, standing up and down, is better than horizontal. And this is true for everything from paper to t-shirts. Because what happens when you have a pile, a horizontal pile? You pull out the bottom, and what happens to the rest of the pile, right? Or you spend, extra time digging through it looking for what you need. So wherever you can, go vertical with your storage systems. Okay. Secret number 9 is to think simple. So the more steps that something takes, the less likely you are to get it done, right? So instead of thinking about your traditional ideas of what each room is for, think about storing things as close to where you actually do them as possible. Okay? So if you bring your mail in and set it on the kitchen counter, and then sort it there, that's one thing. If you bring your mail in, sit on the kitchen counter, but later that night you take it in the other room and watch TV while you sort through it, then think about having a basket or something in there that will be easier. Those types of ideas. Think simple and challenge your ideas of what is supposed to be done. Okay. And then secret number 10, last one, drum roll, sort first and then contain and label later. Okay? So focus on your problem areas first, sort them, purge them, and then you'll know how much stuff you have left. So the stuff that's left is what you want to store and contain. That's when you want to go take the trip to the container store or Target or whatever you do and buy the storage. Thank you so much. Buy the containers that you need. So don't start off by coming home with 10 Rubbermaid totes and thinking you're going to get organized, because you might need 20 or you might need only 5. So they might not be the right size, they might not be the right shape. So start with sorting and purging. Get a good look at what you've got left, and then get the tools that you need to store only what's left. Okay? And then don't forget to label them so that everyone else can share in your brilliance. Because if you don't label, then how is your husband going to know to put the tool back on the on the rack? But that's the key. Is sharing organizing systems is challenging, and the more we can label, the better. One tip for organizing with young children is, we've all seen those bins with the storage. Label them not just with a word, but with a picture also, so the kids can help clean up. Okay, I'm about done, so that's good. So that's.
Will that guarantee that they actually put it in?
You know where these go. They go in that little picture of the Transformers. Yeah. It doesn't work with husbands either. No. Even though the drawer says screwdrivers, it just doesn't work. That's a whole nother talk. So tonight I think that you've all seen my products and services. I am offering a 25% discount to people who were here tonight and met me tonight. Would love the chance to work with you, or to just do a phone, free phone consultation with you or a friend who needs just a little bit of clarity on what their thoughts are and what they need to do to go forward. So again, I'm Aimee Krummenacher, the Organized 411. We give you the 411 on getting organized and staying that way. You guys have any questions?
On purging.
Purging.
Like when you're going through a box, do you suggest we have different levels of piles,
Yeah. Typically.
Because that's what gets kind of foggy and sticks.
Yeah.
Should I throw this? Should I donate it? Should I keep it?
Yep. Typically, here's some quick pointers that I like to use. When you're sorting through a specific thing like a box, or say the top of the bed that you can't see or whatever it is, you want to sort until you're finished. Okay? So you have to resist the urge to say, oh, this goes in that kitchen drawer, oh, this goes downstairs, and run off and do that, because what are the chances that you're going to get distracted by 10 other things along the way? So the idea is sort till you're finished, and then put away. So what I like to do is have a trash container right very close by, a recycling container, and then you donate, you put away, and you can segment that if you want, to kids' room, downstairs, kitchen, if you need multiple categories like that, little boxes or baskets, and then put away in the room, so that you have a place to put that stuff to. Does that help? Any other questions? Anything else? Kate, any questions? Lori? Okay. These are my sisters.
Oh. So you guys are all organized, right?
All the stories I could tell. Again, that's a whole other talk. I come about my organizing naturally because I grew up trying to organize a house my 5 siblings, 4
Well,
siblings.
that's why we were all so surprised that you went into organizing, because we led a very disorganized life. I think because of that, she
But who was
decided-
the one with the little clipboard trying to
Yeah.
make you guys check out library books from the shelves in the store? Yeah, it's been a lifelong sort of, I don't know what the right word is, addiction or illness. All right, well, great. Thank you all for coming tonight. I think we're done with our time. Thanks. Nice to meet all of you.
You'll be hearing.
Good job, Amy.